Thank you very much. We are pleased as always. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. Now the return man, this is Benny Cunningham. On 1st and 10, Goff. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got him in, complete. They get 31 yards that time, and it'll give them the first down.
Today's receivers in the NFL, they're the complete package nowadays. We know they can run, we know they can catch, but they have those big frames now. So oftentimes they just out-physical guys downfield and go up and catch the football. And we saw a big gain as a result on that play.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over, yet they are humans. They're running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Here's the first carry for Matt Jones.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now Jones, and he gets it down to the 32.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone, but these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Cutback, left sideline. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
That looked like a 2-deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. They'll try and run it in with Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line.
The defense won that play so fast.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. 12 yards to go on third down.
From that spot on the field, the tendency is to play it safe, run the football, make sure you don't have any errors. But sometimes you want to break tendency, and you take a big shot.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken at the 3. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and touchdown. Tavon Austin, 97 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Hang on now! Green 39!
First down. Here's Cousins. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Let's go! All right, now look at 56.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
And there it was right in front of us. Today's NFL, these guys nowadays, they don't just eat up space. They try and get upfield and make plays in the backfield.
Green 39! Green!
On third down, Cousins. And able to find Garçon. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
holding, offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Third and long for Cousins. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Austin.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic.
On first down, gone. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. That one goes for 34 yards. And that'll give him a first down.
When I watched Jared Goff on tape at Cal, I saw a guy who wasn't just a dart thrower. You know, a lot of people said, he's perfect for the West Coast offense. I always thought he could do a little bit more.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Trent Murphy in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Tackle made by Perry Riley.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Now the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third. Third and long. It's gone. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. So they took a shot there on third down. Couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us if they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Now let's go.
They're going to go for it. It's gone. He's going to take another shot here. Looking for Britt. Intercepted. Picked off by the veteran corner, D'Angelo Hall. And he's able
this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Offense needs something here on second down. It is second. And long.
Detroit!
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Cousins from the gun on third. This one caught by Crowder.
That goes in the category of a play. That the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
And sets up the fourth down. Now Austin.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic first down.
And tough starting field position here. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Surveying the field. Looking for Brett. Intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be taken down.
Offensively, when you see coverage.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. Cunningham now to return. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Play fake here on first down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Will Compton able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
Here we go now.
A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. Deep drop. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Now the first carry for Matt Jones. And he's got some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Matt Jones, 44 yards. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. See if they stay on the ground for second down. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
One of the things that's really difficult for an offense is often identifying how to block a 3-4 defense. Well, when they're coming on a blitz, even more difficult. They're elusive targets and hard to hit.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Let's go. Watch it now, Barney.
A first down throw for Cousins. Caught left side, Garcon. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
Here's Cousins, eluding the pressure right, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Matt Jones that time, and it's third down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Out to the left here to Reed. That one good for 10 yards.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
One man in the backfield, that's Jones. To throw is Cousins. And Reed with it over the middle. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
So the chains are on their sides. It's first and goal from the 6. And he is going to lose yardage here.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Here we go.
Cousins now on second down. Out to his left. He gets this one. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Pierre Garçon from 6 yards away. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. And on that one, able to catch it. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And Davis with it left side. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 9 on the play. Second down following the run.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90. Leopard. Leopard.
Again they run with Gurley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 23 yards on the play.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Now they run. It's Mason. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Brandon, there's no doubt the defense has to be excited after stacking up back-to-back running plays. But I still remember my old coaches saying, after you've had some success, you better be careful. They might have an answer for you, so make sure you watch your keys, play your techniques, and don't get overconfident.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Cousins with a give to Jones. And you would have to think an obvious passing situation here on 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on...
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. But he will not come anywhere close to the first down marker. And that gives us a turnover on downs.
Defense. The penalty is declined.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now Goff on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Second down now after the incompletion.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Kyshawn Jarrett makes the stop.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Another carry now for Gurley. And some room to roam now. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And they're going to lose some on this play, being knocked back to the 18.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
They're running with Gurley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created a push back into the opposing backfield. And
for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20. One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
All right, here we go.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they run it on. See what 3rd down brings here for the offense.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And oh, the gamble fails. It's incomplete. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now we get our first peek at the talented rookie signal caller.
But when you take a look at what he has to get done, all the preparation that went into it, you still have the big unknown out there. Will my talents translate to this level?
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 32 that time.
And that's definitely the way to get things started. That's the way it was drawn up in the locker room, in pregame, and everything. And they got it done right away, running the ball for a big game.
All right, here we go. Green.
Gurley again here on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here.
How about the defense not hanging their heads from the previous play where they were beat for a big run, came back on the very next down and made a play defensively that was to their credit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Play fake to Mason. Goff. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.